23 years after the genocide, Kigali is a city transformed. These glass towers are a window into Rwanda's ambitious future. A country which authorities hope will be a hub for business tourism with a thriving middle class, instead of a nation of poor farmers.
We should have less people in agriculture, which is about 70% of the population today, and have more people in industrialized jobs as well as jobs in services. And so once we achieve this strategy, what do we expect as a country? We expect Rwanda's economy to be driven by services, by knowledge.
The Kigali Convention Centre is held up as a symbol of this strategy's success. And the sky's the limit when it comes to government investments. The state is pumping money into its national airline, buying a fleet of 12 aircrafts and starting construction on an $800 million international airport. But in a country whose GDP is less than $9 billion, many think this level of spending is risky.
And we were talking about, the bets and the risks. I mean, the government has put in all these assets, road structure, airline, convention center, hotels with private sector funding. So there's a need now for the private sector to come in.
The private sector may be slow to put its hands in its pockets, but the IMF says that Rwanda's public debt isn't a cause for concern, and that for now its strategy seems to be working. But while prosperity is on the horizon, it remains a faraway prospect for many Rwandans. 39% of the population lives below the poverty line, and many are still struggling after a drought set inflation soaring.
There's a lot of unemployment. As you can see, there are lots of people sitting by the side of the road who don't have jobs. So yes, development is good, but it should be creating jobs.
With its sights set on a future as a high-income country, Rwanda is betting on costly infrastructure investments. And as it builds its hope for the future, its poorest citizens can only hope that the risks will pay off for them too.